I feel like a majority of us who were stuck in the fast lane have considered doing this at one point or another. Clearly, this person acted on those thoughts. The red truck was being a jerk, yes, but the silver car driver deserves jail.
Bro, this is.
I'm shocked this person was able to sleep behind the wheel on autopilot because I know Tesla makes you touch the wheel ever so often, and if you don't, it disengages, pulls over, and stops. The biggest person at fault is obviously the driver who thinks that him slowly eking out of the stop sign means that other drivers will stop for him, but I gotta hand it to the person who hit him. Basic defensive driving, in other words, opening his eyes and thinking, oh, this guy's in my path, and stopping would have prevented a collision. A little bit of defensive driving saved the camera from getting knocked over into the next lane facing oncoming traffic. Those driving skills and brakes are pretty impressive. While I understand brake checking and hogging the left lane is a very terrible move to pull, it doesn't permit being reckless and causing all-out wreckage. Some, not all, tow truck drivers are honestly on another level. They get away with a lot due to the necessary service they provide. By that, I mean they pull off some daring stunts to get to the scene of a crash. They then drive that way more and more for non-emergency type situations.
You getting so close to me for? Jesus!
See, I was born for this. The pain I feel from God, I was a sacrifice. It comes from Him. It was from God, I was a sacrifice. It comes from Him, and that's the reason why the things I write is touching lives of all the people who ain't got a voice. The ones who wake up feeling scared.
You don't hit that person's truck.
The driver tailgates the camera relentlessly and then nearly rear-ends him twice and then scrapes the car in front. All this just for the light to flip green at the end. The walking sign is a solid red, not flashing, meaning that the pedestrian should not have been crossing in the first place. That had to be one of the slowest, illegal passes I've seen. I'm just surprised that the tailgate wasn't down and empty Busch beer cans weren't flying out all over the road.
What are you doing?
The driver must have seemed to forget which pedal makes the car stop. Either that, or she got upset one car wouldn't let her in, so she decided to book it anyways, paying the price for it.
Save $125 with free installation on all Apple CarPlay and Android Auto decks with a free backup cam from $229. Speakers starting at $29.
If I had to make an educated guess, this driver most likely has just returned from the UK. No need to shoulder check with a Range Rover. Also, no need to worry about braking because that's what the wall is for. Most importantly though, the camera stopped, checked, and saw that no one was seriously injured. The driver decides to squeeze into the lane and nearly spins out of control. Luckily, they didn't cause an accident. This driver slams on her brakes numerous times and then runs the camera out of the lane. I guess her mentality was that the camera should have hit her and not swerved into oncoming traffic, as well as hitting his brakes to prevent a crash. My first thought was the SUV next to the camera gave him the wave, but watching it a few times, I think they pulled in front of the SUV too, who at that point was blocked by the truck and had no choice but to wait. My conclusion is that the truck is 100% the idiot here.
It looks like it's by where the dragon would be, wouldn't it?
That guy just ran that stop sign. Did you see that?
Yep.
Like, completely.
This is exactly how catastrophes happen, purely from selfish maneuvers from drivers like these. He had a whole trailer and didn't even bother slowing down for a stop sign. I'm so glad that there wasn't an oncoming car.
Oh my god! Fucking one-way road, dumbass! Why are there so many fucking idiots? Whoa.
I love the exasperated lifting of the hand when the white car didn't yield to the U-turn because, yeah, clearly they're the problem here. It's a miracle that no one was injured. The camera checked up on everyone, and that seemed to be the case based on what paramedics that arrived on the scene said.